If you want to get rich, you might need to learn how to look poor. Today, I'm sharing with you 5 reasons why looking poor is important and 3 things you need to start doing today. I will also give you some real-life examples coming from the most wealthy people. First, let's talk about how different groups of people perceive money. People with less money often see cash as something to pay bills and to get by. The middle class thinks of money as a way to get some comfort, often taking on debts like car loans. Wealthy individuals see money as a tool to create more wealth. They invest in assets like stocks and real estate instead of spending on liabilities. This is how money calls for even more money. By investing your money in a smart way, the additional money you will generate will pay your liabilities and you will make you even richer. And surprisingly, many of the world's wealthiest people show some habits that contrast with typical perceptions of luxury. If you are new to this channel, I'm David, with over 20 years in finance, including a decade in Hong Kong, where I've built a successful side hustle generating over $1 million. Now I'm here to share a bit of my journey on entrepreneurship and self-development. Check out my free learning course, Healthy Habits, to help you stay focused. Plus, you'll get my free time management tool. Let's dive in. Take some famous example. Mark Zuckerberg drives a modest Volkswagen, valuing practically over luxury despite his billions. Sergey Brin frequently shops at Costco. Warren Buffett lives in the same house he purchased in 1958, and this emphasizes long-term value over opulence. David Sheraton, a Google investor, drives a 1986 Volkswagen and cuts his own hair. And all these habits reflect a mindset focused on value and financial prudence, rather than extravagant spending. And so many wealthy people don't feel the need to show off their riches because they know what really matters. And if you are focusing on paying off debt or building savings, remember, you don't need to impress anyone. Next, trying to appear wealthy can be very costly. And there is a term used for when you feel pressured to match your neighbor's lifestyle. This is keeping up with the Joneses. For example, if your neighbor buys a fancy car, you might feel the urge to buy another fancier one, even if it means going into debt. And this leads to what researchers call the hedonic treadmill or the happiness treadmill. And so it's a simple idea, but it's backed by science. Imagine you are on a treadmill at the gym. No matter how fast you run, you stay in the same spot. And this is similar to how happiness works. It shows that once our basic needs like food and shelter are met, more money doesn't significantly increase our happiness. We often feel excited when we get something new, like a phone or a car, but that excitement quickly fades, leading us to want the next big thing and the next new thing, to appear successful or happy. So by choosing to live simply, you can step off this treadmill and focus on what truly makes you happy. Taking on debt to look rich can lead to financial struggles. With the high interest rates, what starts as a small debt can turn into a huge burden over time. And in 2023, the average American has about $6,000 in credit card debt. So instead of spending on flashy items, focus on saving and investing. For example, if you invested in the stock market, it could grow significantly over time. Third, trying to appear wealthy can hurt your mental health. And studies show that the bigger the wealth gap is in the neighborhood, the worse people feel. And this is due to something called social comparison theory. You might earn a good salary, but if you compare yourself to your wealthier neighbor, you could feel unhappy. So instead of chasing status, focus on your own financial goals. Like many, I didn't grow up with much money, and my family made sacrifices, and I realized that this can lead to financial fears later in my life. Fourth, trying to look wealthy can cost you more in everyday life. Studies show that people often charge more for services based on how wealthy a client appears. If you look flashy, you might pay higher prices for the same service. Although showing off can make it harder to form real relationship and friendship with people, many people might think you're only interested in status, which can push them away. And finally, looking poor can help you focus on what truly matters to you and what is truly important. For me, it's about becoming financially free so I can retire early and can enjoy life. Not that I'm not enjoying life today, but if you stop trying to impress others, you can save more money and reach your financial goals faster. Even saving a little extra each month can make a big difference in the long run. So now let's get into 3 actions you can start today to help you on your own journey. The first action is shift your own mindset. Instead of focusing on buying things to impress others, concentrate on what truly matters to you. Your financial dreams, your goals. Focus on your financial dreams, right? Instead of how others perceive you. Define success by your goals, not by others' opinions. Think about what success means for you. For many, it's about achieving financial freedom, which means having enough money to live comfortably without being tied to a job. Also set some specific goals that reflect your values. This could be saving for a house, starting a business, or being able to travel without worry. And there is one point which is very, very important is when you focus on your own goals, the opinion of others become less important. Remember, your journey is unique and it's okay if it doesn't look like everyone else. By prioritizing your financial dreams over appearances, you'll find more satisfaction and clarity in your own path. The second action is to implement the box strategy. This technique helps you to focus on your personal growth rather than comparing yourself to others. Use the box strategy. Instead of comparing yourself to others, compare your current self with your past self and celebrate your own progress along the way. And so start by thinking about your past financial achievements. What goals have you accomplished? Perhaps you paid off a credit card or saved a certain amount of money. Write this down and then create a new box filled with bigger and better goals. For example, if your last achievement was about saving $5,000, aim to save $10,000 next. This keeps you motivated and focused on improvement, and not any improvement, on your own improvement. And when you achieve these new goals, celebrate them. This reinforces positive behavior and reminds you how far you've come, making it easier to stay on track. By comparing yourself to your past self, you'll cultivate a healthier mindset and feel more accomplished. And the third action is to accept your journey. It's essential to recognize that everyone's financial path is different, and that's perfectly okay. Accept your journey. Even when you're trying to improve, you might feel like you're not doing enough, but remember, it's a process. It's okay to take your time. It's not a race. Understand that it's normal to feel like you're not doing enough at times. Financial journeys are often filled with ups and downs, and each personal move at their own pace. Instead of worrying about where others are, concentrate on your own progress. Regularly check in on your goals and adjust them as needed. If you ever feel overwhelmed, don't hesitate to talk to friends, family, and professionals. Sharing experiences can provide encouragement and new perspectives. And by accepting your own journey, you'll reduce stress and stay motivated to continue working toward your financial goals. So, thanks for watching. Remember, looking poor can actually help you become rich. Focus on your goals, save wisely, and don't let societal pressures to get you. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe for more tips on achieving financial freedoms. See you soon. Cheers.